How to make a small business more profitable is what we're talking about today on the East Central Business Show. I'm John Naylor, and I'm joined by Tony Curl from Think and Grow Business. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure, John, always.
Now, speaking about profitability in small business, we're all looking for that extra dollar in the bank account. How do we get it done?
How do we get it done? There's a number of different ways that you can increase your profitability, and there's a lot of great coaches out there that can step you through processes for around commercial aspects, around things like your cash flow management and whatnot. My lane is leadership. So my lane to help a business is around their mindset, their behaviours, and ultimately their leadership. And if you get those right, you can and you will increase your profit. You'll increase your revenue, you'll increase your sales, and you will increase your profit line.
Yeah, no, I absolutely get that. I mean, it's been a year of growth for East Central.
Yeah.
The business show is a product of that.
Yeah.
But along that way, certainly, you know, the mindset I've adopted is one of leadership and one of authority and that sort of thing, and it's made an incredible difference. So
yeah, absolutely. I get excited when I see a mindset shift. So yesterday was a brilliant day for me. I saw two of my clients, and both of them had an amazing mindset shift over the last 6 months. That they're positive, they're eager, they look forward to the sessions because they can't wait to tell me what they've been up to.
All right,
so,
and then you came to tell me as well.
Absolutely, and I love hearing about how you're going as well, because it's that excitement that you generate when you get your mindset right and when you start to believe in yourself. Yeah, and that's leadership at the end of the day. So our mindset determines our behaviours, which then helps us lead ourselves better. So
yeah, okay. Yeah. So what are some of the sorts of things we're doing in terms of leadership then?
Well, a lot of small businesses, and especially micro businesses, John, don't see leadership as a real concern for them, because there might be only one, they might be collaborating with one or two other people. But leadership is absolutely critical in every aspect. And there's 5 key things that I look for with a small business to improve their leadership. One is their self-leadership. If you can't if you can't lead yourself, you've got no chance of leading others. So it's about having that discipline, that process within yourself that sets goals and commits to them. Yeah, so it's that self-leadership. It's that daily discipline of setting your agenda and going out there and doing it. Okay. And not listening to the lies and the excuses that we tell ourselves. We all tell ourselves lies and excuses. I'm not feeling great today, I'm not going to go for the run, or whatever it is that you're doing. I'm not going to ring that person, I'll do that tomorrow. But self-leadership, if you're strong in that area, and you've got that discipline to really drive that, you'll do what you need to do every day.
Yeah, no, I resonate with that. I mean, there's been during the dark, cold, wintry mornings here where I've booked in to do a hike with a group, is getting out of bed at 4 o'clock to be on some chilly Boonah street at 6. Yeah. Man, oh man. But get that done, you certainly feel...
Absolutely. And
very good about yourself.
My wife and I walk every morning, and you know, at 4:30 in the morning the alarm goes off, whether it's winter or whether it's summertime, and you know, my mindset may not initially be great when that alarm goes off, but I know the benefit that I get from doing that. So you still get up, and that's self-leadership. It's making those calls. It's being in charge of where you're going. It's controlling yourself. So that's number 1. Okay, let's get on with it, because otherwise we're going to run out of time. What do you got for culture? Number 2 is culture. So, and ultimately we want to grow our businesses. So even for someone that's operating as a micro business by themselves, you set the culture of the business. You set your values. They're set from your core values. You create the balance. So if you're going to be a workaholic and work 16 hours a day, that's the culture that you're going to create. So ultimately, your culture is represented in yourself. So culture is a leadership thing. It's about setting that vision for what you ultimately want your company to look for, and then you set the culture. Number 3 is about that trust and respect, and leadership skills build that. You know, I get a lot of leaders who say, Tony, I need to build trust with my team. And the first thing I say is, well, you need to be trustworthy. So for you to build trust, you need to be trustworthy. A lot of leaders don't get that simple thing, that I need to be trustworthy to build trust. It seems crazy. But as you build trust and as you build respect within your network, your influence grows, which is number 4. So being able to build that trust, build that respect, treating people with respect, your influence grows. And you see that in a number of different networking groups.
Well, see, it's one of my core values is to trust and respect people, no matter who they are. And that certainly even flows through. I said that the way that affects the way that I stand in groups that I participate.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. And if you respect people, you usually get it back. There's going to be the odd occasional minority person that tries to take advantage of that. Okay, well, let that be. But you normally get it back. And the longer you can do that within groups, the more influence you get. And with influence comes things like referrals, which has got to help your business.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's interesting with trust. Stephen Covey Jr. wrote a book called The Speed of Trust, and the two key components there are character and competence. So character is about, you know, the core and the who you are, the values, and competence is about your credibility at doing your job. So when you focus in on those two things as part of your leadership development and your skills, you build respect, you build influence. Number 5, which is the last one, it builds confidence. We've all met those delusional leaders that think they're God's gift to leadership and management and business. You've probably met them.
Yeah.
But you've also probably met that confident leader who can walk into the room and people, you pick up the confidence, you pick up that aura. And confidence comes from your own development. Confidence comes from knowledge and doing, what I find. So as you build your knowledge and as you put it into practice, that builds confidence in you as a leader. So they're the 5 key things that I think is absolutely vital for small business. It starts with you, so it's self-leadership. Build the culture that you want for your business. Leadership will build trust, respect and influence, and then ultimately the confidence that you get by developing and actioning your leadership skills is just huge, and that stands you in good stead.
Yeah, that's right. And just to touch on even that cultural one, I spoke recently with Bill Horrocks at Woodford Folk Festival, 32 festivals they've successfully run, despite their challenges. And he spoke about how he travelled the world and was sponsored to go and look at other festivals that are successful. And he said there was this key thing, is they all started small. Yeah. And they learnt their lessons small, you know, and so they had obviously a leadership structure that worked. They had a culture that was respectful and trusting, and that worked well for them as they grew up through and had their pains. And then the influence of confidence to now be, you know, a large successful festival. You saw that with Woodford, and that certainly resonates in terms of that example. Really great and wonderful example. Now, Tony, how do people get hold of you?
Check me out at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au, or you can give me a ring, 1300 824. I'll give you my mobile.
What's your mobile, Tony?
Yeah, 0417 197 149.
There you go. Okay, there's a man that's confident about it.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's another episode done of the eCentral Business Show. Done. I'm John Naylor. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're doing on the eCentral Business Show is we're bringing you business leaders and the best of the knowledge. We want to bring them on the show and release that content so that that's something that we can share with you via this easy to consume format. So you can follow us across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+, or just regularly visit the eCentral.com.au/show website, pick out the best things for you and educate yourself on that premise. Now there's video content there for you, so you can just watch the video and inform yourself in your own time. We've also now podcasting that content as well, so it's really simple to consume. You can listen to it on the way to work in the car or during your daily exercise regime. Beyond that, we're also looking to connect with business experts. So if you consider yourself to be an expert in your field, please make contact so we can schedule you in and have you come on the show. So you can release your content and increase your brand across our format. Beyond that, we also invite people to send us their email address so we can send you our monthly magazine. And that's just the best of the content, the best of the videos for the month, put out once again in an email, arrives in your inbox, so you can just go through and pick out the things that are really going to educate you and advance you in your field of expertise and in business. We're a business-focused show. So thank you very much once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.